Hey, what's up? I'm Jesse Joyce. This is No GPS, the show where I'm going to take you around the real USA. Look, if you travel in airports or on highways with a GPS, you know what you're going to see? The United Starbucks of America. Tell you what, we're going to go off the highway. We're going to tell GPS to kiss our ass, and we're going to go to tiny towns, dirty diners, and weirdo truck stops. We're going to ask locals for directions. Hell, we'll ask the mayor. You know why? Because he also works in the liquor store, the hardware store, and the courthouse. You might think that's a lot of places to work. Don't worry about it. It's just one building. And he's going to give us directions like, yeah, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go for about 20 minutes and then turn where Scooter Hitchens' barn used to be. Used to be? Awesome. That's really helpful. Thanks a lot, man. I tell you what, Your Honor, can you do us a favor? Can you also give me a bottle of bourbon, and can you exonerate these parking tickets for us? That'd be a big help. Thanks, man. I'm a stand-up comic, so I go to tiny towns everywhere. I was in Hitchens, Kentucky. There's 551 people in Hitchens, Kentucky. There's a gas station there. I walked in. There's a sign on the door. It says, help wanted. Previous employees need not apply. There's 551 people here. What is this ruse all about? Why don't we just come out and say it? Dwight, you are not welcome back. Cooter still hasn't gotten the hearing back in his left ear, and the stockroom still smells like burnt raccoon and funnel cakes. So I travel all over the place, and I happen to be right now in Anchorage, Alaska, which is one of my favorite towns. Super cool here. I'm going to take you guys around and show you some things here, some of my favorite, like, weirdo, like, just dirty, filthy spots that I love to come to. I'm taking you to the greatest strip club in America. I'm going to take you to the coolest bar in America. It's just basically like a pirate ship. It is awesome. And the last time I was here in Anchorage, I stopped. There's a place that we can't go to today, but it is amazing. It's called Wolf Country. This dude is this 86-year-old German guy who keeps a bunch of rescued wolves that he has, right? He's 86 years old. He's got 9 fingers because a wolf took one of them. And by the way, a lot of Alaskans, I'm not saying all Alaskans, but a lot of Alaskans come up here to hide out. That's just a thing, right? And I would just like to point out that 86 years old and German is really the perfect age to be hiding out from something perhaps dark in your past in the 40s. I'm just saying. So he takes us around, and it's one of those things where he doesn't actually have his little witty banter anymore because he's so old and kind of senile. So he's walking around with the wolves, and he's like, okay, you can pet that one, but not that one. No, wait, it's that one, but not that one. It's like, dude, you have 9 fingers. Please get this straight. Anyway, welcome to Anchorage. I'll show you around. Hey, this is Jesse with No GPS. I gotta tell you, there are 3 places in Anchorage you gotta go see when you're in Alaska, and it's the Portage Glacier, Chilkoot Charlie's, and the Alaskan Bush Company, which is probably one of the greatest strip clubs in America. Get it? The Bush Company. It's a pun because of all of the foliage around here, right? Anyway, this is amazing because it's one of the only strip clubs that you are likely to get stabbed in the throat with a bottle, so that's kind of awesome. Also, there happens to be an outdoor outhouse on the 2nd floor, so that's pretty exciting. It's one of the few places that you might run the risk of getting stabbed by a stripper, and you can take a dump in 20-degree weather outside of a strip club. That is totally 2 things on my bucket list. The other interesting thing about this place is that this is actually the site of a famous murder. Michelle Lanahan was a stripper in 1999. I like to do that. I like to follow. A lot of guys, they'll go to National Historic Landmarks. I typically like to go to sites of famous homicides. Stripper in here, Michelle Lanahan, 1999. She got another dude in this bar to murder her husband for her fiance for the insurance money or whatever. So all of those things make this probably one of the greatest strip clubs in America. You gotta come. Hey, what's up? This is easily the coolest bar in America, excluding the lower 48. This is probably the greatest place ever. This is Chilkoot Charlie's in Anchorage, Alaska, which is where I am right now. I gotta show it to you because it's fascinating. This place is like a pirate ship. I'm telling you, like there are more amputees that come into this bar. It looks like a VFW in Chechnya. That's the vibe that you get from it here. They have some of the coolest bands, and obviously when they take the stage, there's not a lot of clapping because of the, you know. Anyway, let's come on in. So you gotta check it out. They have a metal detector. See, I'm not messing around. This place is bitchin'. And this is something I gotta show you. Check it out. This is where you come in and check in. Take a look at this. You have to see this. This is for real. This is not. Look at this grizzled nom-vet. Look at this dude. This says on here, I'm not joking, do not let him in, he is a murderer. Do not let him in, he is a murderer. That's the kind of place we're talking about, right? That's what they do with murderers up here. They shun them. There's no laws. They just say, like, get out of here, murderer. Go murder people somewhere else. You are not welcome to murder people in our... We went and saw one of the most magnificent concertos yesterday evening. Oh yeah? Who did you see? Did you see Pavarotti or the Berlin Symphony Philharmonic? No, we saw Assfinger. What's up? I hope that you enjoyed my brief dirty tour of Anchorage, Alaska. I am now back in my particle board cabin here. That is how badass Alaskans are. They make cabins out of particle board, not logs like a bunch of sissies. I'm talking to you, Abe Lincoln. Anyway, if you wanted to tune in next week, I'm going to be back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going to hit one of my other favorite spots. It's a bar called the Safe House. In the Safe House, they have a men's room, and in the men's room, they have the largest picture of Burt Reynolds lying nude on a bearskin rug hanging over the urinals. And there's a leaf tacked right over his special package. If you, for whatever reason, are tempted to move the leaf to just sort of get a little look about what's under there, a light and a siren goes off outside the men's room door so that everybody in the bar knows that somebody in the bathroom just peeked at Burt Reynolds' balls. And what is better than that? Anyway, thank you guys for watching No GPS. My name is Jesse Joyce.